Libra, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your February 2019 reading, and I'm using the Druidcraft Tarot, and I'm going to complement it with the regular playing cards. Okay. So, I want to say happy Valentine's to those who celebrate it. I want to say thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes. And for views, you got 512 views. Thank you very much. So, I'm glad you enjoyed the video last month. And let's see what we got for you this month. Libra. February 2019. Okay. Right around Valentine's Day, I'm going to do live readings. So I'm going to go live chat or whatever they call that. That's my first time, so it should be funny. So please subscribe and you'll get a notification when I put it up about exactly when. I'm going to try and do it when it's kind of good time for everybody across all the time zones, you know. This will probably be an afternoon thing. So come on, Libra. What's the messages here? What do you got for me? There we go. Just kind of got to communicate with the cards. It's like talking to plants. Same thing. You know? Everything has energy. So I'm going to turn your cards over first. And then we'll have a look-see. Wow, you got a lot of new beginnings here. Looks like to me. Alright. So the first card in your past, and your past is before February, because this is a February reading, is the Two of Cups. Can you see that very well? That's probably better over there. And the Two of Cups is about partnership, you know. It could be in love. It could be reuniting too. Like I just got the feeling of reconnection with someone you're estranged from. That's what I felt like. Someone you're estranged from. You know what I really got the feeling of just now? Of maybe an adopted child and the parent is reunited. I just got a feeling. I don't know if anyone's going through that, Libra, but anyway. So, other than that, it's partnership. It's about, because these two are a natural fit. A natural fit together. So this could have happened already or is just happening now. Then you got the High Priestess, you know, and this is about trusting your instinct, trusting your intuition. It's an inner knowing, you know. She's a seer just like the Hierophant, and she's aware of the unknown as well. You know, she's aware of the unknown. However, sometimes in a reading, this means that there is something unknown. There's a secret unknown to you. It's not necessarily anything negative, you know. It's going to come into your knowing, though. You know, I know I'm saying that word a lot. But she can kind of see what's ahead, you know. She can kind of see what's coming because look at the pentacle on that book. See? And then you got the Ace of Pentacles. There's the pentacle she can see for you. The new investment, new direction. See that bear there? It's guarding a honey hole. Honey hole meaning like fishing, you know, when you're where all the fish are. And so that bear's guarding that honey hole, that little secret. And because that's going to be his nourishment. And It's sunset as well, you know. Here it looks like to me sunset. So this is an idea you have, you know. Maybe this partnership is something you're going to do in business. You're going to financially invest together, and you get a good, I think you get a good feeling from this, but there's something that is secret about this. See what I mean? Like this bear is trying to protect this, keep this secret. So like a honey hole. It's the idea, the invention, you know. You want to patent it before you go telling everybody, sort of thing. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool because the first card you have in your present, which is the first couple of weeks of February, is the Fool. So this is ready to take a risk, ready to take that idea, ready to take a risk with this partnership too. It's right under the Two of Cups, you know. This is in direct line from that partnership, ready to take a risk. Also, I think it's also ready to take, wanting to take a risk with that secret, you know, that secret. But, so at the same time, you're trying to create balance. And see, the High Priestess, these two ladies are in the same business, okay? She's trying to create balance too. She's trying to call on the energy and her own energy to understand what is written, basically, because this is what is written. Here's the book. Right? And she is trying to create balance in her life to make her dreams come true. You know, here's the rainbow in the background. She's trying to create balance. She's trying to, you know, doing anything too much knocks you out of balance. You can be into fitness, but if it's all you ever do, it's too much. Everything in moderation. So she's trying to create this perfect balance, this perfect moderation and it's funny because, you know, you're Libra, you're all about the balance, but you might feel out of balance right now and you're trying to get that back, you know, where you feel financially secure. You're not rich, you're not poor. You know, you feel emotionally secure. You're not like crazy in love, you're not like bored, you know. And so it's creating that perfect spot, you know, that perfect spot. So, and that's right in the dead center of your reading. That's the focus. You trying to get back into balance, okay? Because you're still trying to manifest your dreams there in the background. You know, your pot of gold. You know, and here she's sitting with this big pot, and she's practicing alchemy. She's mixing not just liquids, but she's mixing silver and gold, you know. Her heart and her mind, you know, you can put so many different things on those scales. The next card in your present, or not your present, is Cernunnos, the devil. So, this is sort of forbidden passion, right? This is something that is forbidden. It's not allowed. So, it's, and it's in excess of some way. You're being observed by the devil. So, it's shameful. It's some sort of shameful behavior. Something you're not proud of, perhaps. Or maybe it's not even your shame. You know, it's you're the victim of this or something like that. But, you know, I see that I think you're trying to create a balance between your future and your past. You know, you're ready to go. You're ready to go and take a leap of faith into something new. And that's very much Libra. You know, they're risk takers, and but they're hard workers. They really invest themselves when they go for that, you know. And so here you are working hard, trying to make your dreams come true. You're trying to create the perfect balance. But here is something that is, you know, making the scales more like this. You know, it's not, it can take you off the path, okay? That's what I want to say. This can lead you off the path. You could be led astray off the path. You're on a path, a good one. You're ready. Your bags are packed and you're all hopeful about this. You got a lot of faith in it. But here you're taken off the path. Temptation in some way. Could be drugs, alcohol, you name it. Could be something. It could be even the temptation to rescue. Because for those fixers and helpers out there, you know, you sometimes can't resist the temptation to fix something, even though you weren't asked to, or even maybe you shouldn't because it's never helped before, but you can't resist. Well, maybe I'll just run over there, or maybe I'll just do that. Oh, well, I'm not going to go till next week because Joey needs for, you know, and he doesn't have a car. Or, you know, you delay what your plans are, what your dreams are, and get taken off the path. So it's up to you to say no. You know, who was it? Nancy Reagan. Just say no. So, because you want to stay on the path. This is your focus. Your focus is your focus. You know, you are trying to create this balance here. Or you know, be careful, because some of us can fool ourselves thinking we have control over it. We can control our temptations. And, you know, you can fool yourself. You can fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. You, it was with certain temptations we're drawn to that thing for a reason. You know, I used to be a real drinker when I was in social work, and Friday nights I'd come home and I'd just pound them back, and that was my way of releasing all that, all those stories and all those things and emergencies and fixing I had to deal with, you know, because it takes a lot out of you. And I realized that you know, it was straying me from my path. Anyway, I went and joined a group and talked about it, and I don't drink anymore and haven't for quite some time. But you have to decide, is that worth the risk of, you know, where you're going, what you're trying to create in your life, right? I decided that line of work wasn't for me. I'm too empathic. I was absorbing all this pain and everything, and I couldn't deal with it. So I was getting hurt. You know, I was hurting myself by drinking too. So it wasn't serving me in any way. And someone came along and kind of turned the light on for me, and I was like, you know, you're right. I need to change that. That is causing an imbalance in my life. And wasn't living at my full potential either. This is straying us from the path. It's straying you from your path that you're on. And this is a good one. This is something new you're excited about. It's creating, you know, this new path is creating balance in your life. And don't be pulled off Okay, that's the message. That's not, I don't want to say the warning, but it's a heads up. Okay, it's a heads up. Don't be strayed from the path. Anyway, so then you got the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is, I'm trying to turn it so it's the best light. Ugh. Sorry, the sun's just blaring in here right now, so I gotta have all these shades down so that I can even see. So anyway, Four of Swords is pausing to contemplate your next move. You're more aware now. You know the truth about, you know more. You have more information. This is true. You know this for fact. You know these things for fact. So now you're going to like, okay, you're going to pause and reflect on your next move. You're going to re-look at the map and say, okay, what are my options here? You know, he's really giving it some thought. He's pausing. Here, you're ready to go. You're like, let's go. And here's like, okay, I just figured something out. And I'm rethinking this a little bit. Now, next to that is the Five of Wands. This is competition. This is disputes, differences of opinion, challenges in a creative sense, and your achievements, your goals, you know, your dreams. This is conflict to that, right? This is, could be competition literally to what you're trying to create, because you have two cards of creation, you know, alchemy, creation, two, one right under the other, and this is right in your center line of your direction, you know, the direction you're heading, and then you get all this conflict, so, or competition, you know, with, you know, in a way I kind of see this as your mind and your heart conflicted. You know, you know what you deserve, and you know, you have an inner knowing of what you could do. The possibility of you. You know what you're capable of. What you can devise, okay? With just a pentacle. With just a pentacle, you could devise what you want. Create. It's all there, okay? You know, I'm wondering if there's some sort of third party. And this third party doesn't have to be another female or male interrupting your relationship. It could be a child. It could be a child from another relationship. It could be a family member. I'm kind of feeling like there's a family member. It also could be a sex addiction. This could be a sex addiction. There's kind of a lot of that lately, you know, around online and stuff. It's kind of crazy out there. Because, you know, here's your direction in, you know, your last line is, this is what could impede you. Okay, so here's your idea, your plan, your sweet secret. But what is that sweet secret? Here, it's looking like temptation, you know, and this temptation could lead you, it's off the path again. You know, it's off the path again. And both pictures, this couple are laying in in the grass, hidden in this little alcove, making out like they need to do it in secret because it shouldn't be happening. But someone knows. Someone's watching. You're caught, basically. You may be challenged. And it all started back here in this too. Who is this? Who is this? Because they're causing a lot of disruption. And I'm not sure that they're free to do this, or you're free to do this. It seems like this thing that's taking you off your path, which looks like temptation to me, twice, you know, temptation, desire, could be sex, could be drugs or you know, addiction. It could be that taking you off your path, because here's your path. This is the potential. This is you're investing though off the path more than you are on the path. You know, how is this creating balance in your life? You have to ask yourself that. How is this creating balance in your life? You know, I want to pull another card because, and I do this sometimes. So, you know, this is your past, present, future. So I'm going to pull another card at the end of your past, the end of your present, and the end of your future, because I just want a little more clarity to see where this, you know, next line is going, okay? There we go. So, the next card in your past is the Prince of Cups. This is offering love. This is offering, you know, more. He's got feelings. Like, he wants to see where this is going to go. He's willing to travel to find out, too, you know. This person might be a distance away. And I think you're really wanting to, you can see the potential, you feel like it is written to be with them. It's you just know, you have a knowing. I told you that before, right? The next card in your present is the Two of Pentacles. I think it was Cancer that got this too. Was it Cancer? I think it was Cancer that got this too. And so juggling finances, juggling resources until your ships come in. Could have been juggling love, juggling relationships, you know. Just juggling, doing what you had to do until your ships came in. Now, I'm saying ships, plural, because if you look out in that water, there's two of them. And they're facing, you know, rocky water. This is a hard spot to get into, you know. There's currents and rough winds, rough water right now trying to get her. But what ship will you board? For what direction? For what destination? Once they get there, that's, you know, it looks like you have a decision here to make. Are you going to stay with this temptation that it's like you can only meet in secret, or if it's an addiction or something, you have to go and be in secret or be with these people to do that, you know? It's this person, I don't think, is in that life, is in that world, you know. That's what I get the feeling of anyway. Oh, good. So the next card, the last card in your future is the Sun. You know, this is birth, right? This could be rebirth as well. This could be a child coming out of, You know, remember I said before here, I wondered if there was a kid in the third party, you know, and then the sun is right next to that. There's a kid. Someone could get pregnant here. There could be a kid come out of this. But I wonder if there's a kid watching. There's a kid watching. I get the feeling. Anyway, this is huge potential. This is a gift. This is illumination, you know, seeing where something can go. All right, seeing where something can go. This kid is like the chosen one, the new vision for the land, for the future, right? For the future, you know. And children are the future. So yeah, this is definitely, you know, you might be back on track here, is what I'm kind of getting the feeling of. You might get back on track. Because I'm wondering, you know, this juggling, you know, if this is an addiction or a person or whatever the temptation is that's taking you off track, off the path, you know, that's why you have to juggle finances, resources until your ship comes in. And maybe this sun is your ship coming in, but, you know, and you see this child on the horse because maybe you're back on track. You go back on track when your ships come in. For some reason, you're falling off the path here a little bit, you know. Falling off the path. Or I want to say off the wagon. You know how they said that in the olden days, falling off the wagon. But then you get back on. You get back on and you start heading in the right direction, I think. I really like that ending. I like it. You know, you got some ups and downs here. You got some stuff to work through, it looks like, as we always do, you know, as we always do. But I think you're going to get back on track. That's probably what I'm going to call it. What are the messages for Libra? What are the messages for Libra? February. Woohoo, look at that. Flipped right over. Ha ha. 2019. February 2019. What are the messages for Libra? What are the messages? So, first we got the 6 of diamonds and the 3 of spades. Here, I'll show you. Oops. Darn it. 6 of diamonds, 3 of spades. So this is financially investing, taking steps financially. But there's an obstacle here. My neck just got really sore also. There's an obstacle. Something standing in your way. Here we go. The 9 of hearts, the 9 of clubs, and the 2 of hearts. So, you know, and this is kind of like, the 6 is kind of your path, where you're going with your investments, what you're investing in right there, eh? And then there's this obstacle, like taking, like I said, being distracted or something, taking you off the path. But here you have the 9 of hearts. The 9 of hearts is the wish card. Both of these are fulfilled. You know, they're joined by love and fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. And then this is the job site. This is something, this is the place you're going to have, you know, what you're investing in. And this it could be this partnership. You know, and 9s are change. It means, you know, you're at the last you're just before the 10, so the 10 is the end. So the 9 is just, it's predicting change is coming. And, you know, this 2 of hearts is kind of like this 2 of cups here. It's partnership. It's seeing the value of each other emotionally as a friend, like trusting. It's a trust thing. It's not value as far as money, what they're worth, what you could get from them. It's a trust thing. You know, you trust this person to invest in them. You might be moving in together because it's like, because it's bringing some sort of change about where this is going on, okay? Where this is going on. Does it suggest anywhere else that you're moving? Well, you know, you are on the Fool. You're up on the Fool. You're the Fool. You got the Ace of Pentacles, then the 2 of Pentacles. So moving forward in this investment, you're moving forward on the path. But, you know, and the feeling I get here is you're getting into arguments or something with people, like, you know, maybe this is the obstacle, the differences of opinion about how you're going about this, how you're, and this is along the way too. And there could be a bit of like testosterone. It makes me think of some, you know, someone wants to be right. I don't even know if this needs to happen. It's like you're bothering yourself with someone, arguing with someone about what is right. What is right. That's what I get the feeling of. But the thing is that you're heading in the right direction. You're sealing this deal, really, this partnership is going to create positive change. Positive change. And there's something about the where of it. The where. And maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is a house. Maybe this is a property. Maybe this is the where investment. Maybe this is the commercial or business site. You've found the perfect location for, you know, your vision, what you're going to do, you know. Maybe that's it. And, but you need someone you can trust. And whether this is a love, business, family, something relationship here, it's something you really believe in too. I can see that. So good change is going to come, and I think you're going to have some obstacles along the way, but I get the feeling they're your own. You get tempted, you know, well, I'll just stop here for a minute. 2 days later. So, anyway, I hope it resonates with you, Libra. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, I'm doing that February special live readings, and I appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Tank out. Oops, where am I here?